Well, this will probably cost maybe 3 or 4 subscribers, but whatever. I don't care. Every time I upload a video, I lose 1 or 2 lately, so who cares? Black Widow, another run-of-the-mill MCU movie that I never would have saw in theaters, never would have bothered with it, except for Regal is charging my credit card again for the stupid card now that I had for the last time, so I have to go see movies, or I'm just paying for nothing. And my friend wanted to see this, so I went and saw it with her. So, run-of-the-mill Marvel movie. I don't see why the fanboys are lashing out at it. I mean, yeah, the Taskmaster reveal makes the costume choice a little weird, because if they knew what they were doing, they did it poorly. If they didn't know what they were doing and they decided to change it at the last minute, as some people are suspecting, then okay, they couldn't have done anything except for reshoots. Because after the reveal, for some reason, when Taskmaster takes their helmet off, they lose 2 feet in height and a bunch of muscle mass. I'm going to change the picture now to talk about the spoiler thing. I change it back. I'll duck you do it. No one watches these things anyway, so I don't know why I do this. I'm just doing it because one person may watch this and actually care about that crap. With Taskmaster is the daughter of the main bad guy, so they should have got a female stunt double that actually was the same height, weight as the woman playing Taskmaster. Or, since she didn't have any lines in the movie, get a female stunt double to play Taskmaster, like they had a male stunt double playing Taskmaster. So, you want it to be a girl? Then have a female stunt double do all the stunts. It's not like they're not female stunt doubles in the world, or short male stunt doubles. They do them in Power Rangers all the time. That's why if you look at the original Power Rangers, Yellow has a dick. And so does Pink occasionally. Even though some people say, well, Yellow was a boy in Japan. Well, after season 1, the footage they started shooting was stuff that they custom ordered from Japan. So, Yellow still had it in season 3, occasionally. So, they didn't have a woman in there for the footage they were shooting for that fake Sentai season. So, yeah. And they still have males in the female suits occasionally over there. It's like they showed a behind-the-scenes thing of a Ninja Storm, and there was a male inside a blue, who was a girl in that season, people who didn't watch. So yeah, other than that, the family dynamic was kind of funny. I mean, I'm not going to bother. I wouldn't add this to my list of the 6 MCU films, I should say, that I actually would choose to watch. I mean, it's probably like the top. I don't remember what it is. Let's see. I put it at number 11 of the Marvel films I would choose to watch in order. So, I mean, a lot of people are saying how horrible it is and everything. I mean, yeah, it has a couple of stupid scenes in it, and they kept on going with the whole stuff about Black Widow being having no reproductive organs, and they do it to all women or in the program, and the whole I only use women. I use women because they're 51% of the population. Yeah, so you think you'd want to use the thing that was the smaller portion of the population. I mean, if they really wanted to keep the whole misogyny thing, they could have kept the original thing about how no one notices women, or the men in power don't notice women. They can use their sexual ways to get guys to tell them anything they want, because they think, oh, it's just a woman, who cares? They don't know any better. Because that would have still fit with the whole misogyny thing, and would have kept Black Widow's story, and most female spy stories about how the woman uses how she looks to trick the bad guys, or she uses the fact that she's a woman to make the evil guy who disrespects women and all that. saying how, oh, wow, you're just a girl, it's just a girl, who cares, that type of thing. Yeah, the guys in the movie are just jokes, but, it's a Marvel film. Captain America was a fucking joke. I mean, that's America's ass. Yeah, that wasn't a joke. That didn't tank his character. So, a guy who's been in prison and not exercising for how many years, like 20-something years, got fat and he's old. And then you got Captain Friendzone, who she made the greatest kill in the MCU. But you're just... And he even said it in the damn movie. Great, that's what every guy likes to hear when she says you're a really good friend. And you got the bad guy. Those are the three males in the movie. Then you got all the females, and even the quote-unquote bad female isn't really evil. Would I watch it again? Maybe if the person I was with wanted to watch it again. Like, if she said, hey, let's watch Black Widow, I'd probably say fine. It's like, she's actually a fan of the MCU, so if we were living together, I'd probably have to watch them all occasionally, like a marathon a year or something like that. I'd only enjoy the first 6, but as I said, I'd actually only be looking forward to the first 6, and after that, I'd probably be on my phone for the other ones. Just to sit with her and that kind of stuff. Is it a great send-off for Scarlett Johansson's character? No. And that's really a problem of the dumbass woman who they listened to and who was the editing Endgame. Endgame, because don't take that away from her. Yeah, Hawkeye's story had already ended. He was sacrificing himself to save his family, so they can go on living. His story was ended. They didn't really do anything with him. They weren't planning on making a movie with Hawkeye, because the TV shows were all nothing at the moment. So, because they didn't even have a freaking streaming service when Endgame was being developed and edited and shot and wrote. So, killing her, because they already had her movie planned. So instead of moving forward, they had to move backwards, which they could have still gone backwards if they wanted to. Like I say, they still wanted to keep this movie the way it is. If she had not died in Endgame, then they could have kept going with her storyline and had the, okay, what's her family doing now? And her now that Hawkeye's dead, her new family is dead, because Hawkeye and Captain America and Iron Man are all dead. And Bruce is off being free because the Hulk's no longer hunted, and he can go out. He's off with Betty. So her new family is dead, and the one is missing or off of his own life. She goes and finds her adopted family or first family, and what are they doing? And that type of thing. But no, they decided to let the whole don't take that away from her thing that some dumbass woman thought. It's like, yeah, that was just stupid to me. When I heard that reasoning, I was like, seriously? Nah. And this is someone that actually likes Hawkeye, saying that he should have died in Endgame, because Marvel and Joss Whedon kind of just destroyed the character in the first Avengers. So, and then Age of Ultron. So he's kind of been pointless ever since in the MCU. Kind of like Hulk. After the Incredible Hulk, he was kind of neutered, so he's kind of pointless in the MCU. So there's really no point to these characters in the storyline. They don't really mean anything to the bigger plot. So, in reality, those are the ones that should have died. Now, I know they had to kill off Robert Downey Jr. because they had to pay him millions of dollars to be in the movies, and Chris Evans doesn't want to do them anymore, so they had to kill him off. So, yeah. I'd personally give this movie a C. And that's it. I can't think of anything else to say about this thing. I guess an inside joke. Make sure to hit that unsubscribe button because people just unsubscribe from this channel. I can't upload anything. I literally, in any video, I just lose subscribers. So, hey, who cares? Like I've said, if I had a real job where I'm not just sitting here by myself in a booth, pushing a buttons, watching a gate, and watching some cameras, I really wouldn't bother with YouTube. I'd let this channel just sit and die. Because I got nothing better to do, why not? Another funny thing. I saw this movie in an empty theater. I didn't pay to have the whole theater to myself. It's just nobody was there. Those are the credits, because I figured, because the cleaning person had opened the door at that point. Cleaning person was in the person with the wand had walked in a couple times, even though I was the only person there. So, they don't really care about the taking a photo of the credits. So, yeah. The theater I went to was empty. I was a Tigger. I was all by myself. So, I know no one watched this, but thanks for watching and have a good one. Why? Because that's just my sign off. I just always sign off like that. I always say, thanks for watching and have a good one. I've been saying that since the first dumb video I did, so that's my sign off. Even though no one watches these things, it gets like maybe 2, 3, 4 views at the most, and that's just because when you're scrolling past the video sometimes, if it starts playing up the little sample thing, that gives a person a view. And that's just stupid to me. That shouldn't count. And yeah, because of how COVID and everything went, there's the big reveal about the end credit scene. It's no longer revealed because Falcon and the Soldier came out already, so we already know who Elaine is. And we know what she's doing. Because it was supposed to be this and a Shang-Chi movie where she recruits Black Widow's sister to go off and kill Hawkeye, and then in Shang-Chi she's recruiting the Abomination for some reason, and then at the end of Falcon with the Soldier she recruits the U.S. agent, so she's making her own team of like bad guys or whatever, like her own Suicide Squad or whatever. So, yeah, because they showed them out of order instead of just releasing this movie, because it's on Disney Plus anyways, so instead of releasing this movie first, or holding off the TV shows, they decided to show them out of order, so the reveals don't matter anymore. They're like, oh, and it's that woman again, instead of, oh, who's this woman? And because in Captain America, Captain America and Bucky, they just have the whole, then she explains who she is to U.S. agent. About how, oh, she runs her own thing. I'm guessing they want to kill Hawkeye because Hawkeye spent the years between Infinity War and Endgame killing people like mobsters and that. And I think she's affiliated with the person in power. I mean, I only watch these things once, and they're on my phone. I watch them on my phone, so it's not like I have some big TV that I can see everything and hear everything clearly. So I get good. I get like an 80% if I was given a test on most of these things. And that's what I forgot.